NFTs turn your digital assets into one of a kind by creating a unique digital signature, which defines the ownership of your assets and that can be bought and sold for real money, cryptocurrency, or any other asset, like a non-fungible token, aka NFT. Non-fungible tokens means that they are not interchangeable, and each of them represents unique assets owned by a specific person. On the other hand, fungible tokens are interchangeable and can be divided into smaller units to form the same value. For example, a $100 bill is fungible, as you can exchange it with 5 $20 bills or 2 $50 bills. But the painting of the Last Supper is non-fungible, as it cannot be generated in bulk. Even if it is copied, it will not be authentic. Each NFT contains distinguishable information like who owns the digital asset and who sold it, making them distinct and easily verifiable. As it is impossible to forge such a certificate, it will secure her painting's originality. After learning what NFT is, Susan was curious to know how exactly NFT works. NFT basically creates a blockchain-based digital certificate for your digital collectibles, including games, music, art, and many more. This certificate gives your artwork a unique identity. The underlying technology and the programming language used by NFTs are the same as other cryptocurrencies, such as blockchain and the programming language Ethash or Script. NFT majorly exists on Ethereum blockchain, a distributed public ledger that records all the transactions. However, NFT is quite different from these cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin and Ethereum are fungible tokens, which means if you trade Bitcoin or Ethereum for one another, you will have the same value or item in return, basically money. On the other hand, NFT is a unique token. Therefore, if you try to trade it, you may end up with something completely different in your hands. CryptoPunks is a remarkable example of NFT. It enables you to buy, sell, and store 10,000 collectibles with the proof of ownership being stored on the Ethereum.
This cryptocurrency. Mainly, cryptocurrency is a technology that is currently in all the countries or most of the countries around the world. Like people mainly are making millions of dollars. Like one example, mainly like I heard that last year, like an NFT has been sold for like 69 or $0.5 million like last year in February, I think. So yeah, that's one of the NFTs. When it comes to cryptocurrency is that of course it has like the technology has modified the approach, all our work. It's invented everything. Like people currently are depending on technology, especially in COVID-19 situation, and also technology went to financial stuff, like to banks, to bank systems, to financial, to all the like even the currency systems as well. When it comes to cryptocurrency as well, we can electronic currency that can be traded through the smartphone or desktop, which made it easier for people to use it because they are no longer just like coins or dollars or papers or whatever. So they are now using their smartphones or desktops, such like similar to any online payment, and they will be able to pay whatever they like using the bitcoins or using the crypto. It's an electronic currency, and of course, it doesn't have like a certain number that is fixed for it, since it's not it's not a stable currency that is legalized by a certain government, or it's like controlled by the World Bank or whatever. So because of these reasons, you can find it in this way, and it made it easier for people to use it. Also, one of the best things about the cryptocurrency is that it is not controlled by any government bodies, and that's what I said from the beginning, that keep the details of all the transactions happening on the platform. So this also comes up with security options for cryptocurrency. Like if you look at cryptocurrency a few years ago, like since I monitored this kind of feed like a few years ago, I can see that there is a huge difference in the security options of this kind of currencies and this kind of payment system. Like they had made a lot of updates of it, and they made it secured 100%. And besides that, there is one idea, which is that it's not controlled by government bodies, which made it secured and which made it people trust to currencies and trust bitcoins or whatever. So the security and the safe transaction is the most talkative feature of cryptocurrency, and that's what I'm saying. At the same time, all the transactions that happen between two individuals are broadcast to the entire network of cryptocurrency, and that's also something we talked about as well. So that's mainly regarding cryptocurrency. At NFTs mainly turns your digital assets into one of a kind by creating a unique digital signature, and of course sold for a real money. However, we call it why do we call it non-fungible? Because as you can see also in this definition here, it differs from exchangeable tokens, and therefore it can be used as commercial transaction environment. Fungible tokens are traded, are exchangeable. Non-fungible tokens, like just that we are talking about today, like fungible tokens like cryptocurrencies, non-fungible tokens that we're talking about them today, like the art, the house, the property, this stuff are not, of course, similar to fungible tokens because they are not traded, they're not like exchangeable overall, they're not exchangeable. Like you can't be exchanged with other fungible type. What's the reason behind that? As I told you, or non-fungible tokens are themselves create their own currency or which means that when it comes to fungible tokens, why do we consider them? Why do we need? Well, how can we exchange them? We can exchange fungible tokens because they are ready from the same kind. Like if you have, for example, a dollar, you can simply exchange it with other currency. If you have some dollars, you can exchange them with to bitcoins when it comes to all other stuff. However, non-fungible tokens, no, they're talking about house property. No, it's itself like it's a currency. You just like put people come as if you are working on marketing, just you market, you build it, market a place for it, and you just like put it on the website, and people will be like buying it or paying to get it, and you have some points where you'll be able to turn them to money and get a certain profit. Because of that, some NFTs reach, as I told you example in the beginning, it reached $69 million. Why $69 million? Because they had an amazing NFT, like they created an amazing NFT, and they will be able through this art to reach millions of people who are using this website. Art was even then, of course, sold in other companies. Like things that are in NFTs don't stay in NFTs. No, they can be sold after that to companies, to art, interested people in art, and sometimes they pay for the art to get it millions of dollars so that they can benefit from it, and they can put it maybe, or they can say that this is for the company. How can we sell the work of our children? Okay, great. I think I'm gonna go now to Google Chrome. I'm going to show you. First of all, site that is called, you can see it here, Ethereum. This is one of the most important websites that we can use for selling work and selling them as NFTs. If you click on here, you need to click on Create API Key. If you click here, you will have several options, free, start, basic. I want you to download this application. It's called Rainbow Ethereum Wallet. You scan the QR code, tells me connect or cancel. I click on connect. In this way, it opens. You see, like I can open the website. When I click on create, I will be having here Ethereum, create, or whatever. I click on create here. Okay, great. Great. I think we can continue. So there is this website. It's called Capwing. You need to go to studio. And in the studio, you start just dragging and creating something from scratch and uploading. You can upload a certain NFT. And you can get it like your child's art. You can just put it here, just like a photo of the work. So here I click on single. Okay, great. So okay, good. So here you can just post your work here. I don't have any work to post mainly, but you will just take a photo of your work of your child and just post it. I don't know what to, just like anything that I'm gonna post here, just the background maybe. Here you can just choose put on marketplace. What I turn it off, this means that it will not be appearing for people as kind of market, and your purpose is not marketing it. You're just saving it as an NFT. You can use it later. You can post it for your profile, but you are not selling it. Like you can post something on this website and not just like for your portfolio overall. I'm gonna put it on marketplace because our purpose is to sell the product. I'm gonna choose here. You can choose the number you like as a price. You can just go further and just make a certain name, whatever, product one, anything, description. You to just like grab the attention of the users. And here royalties, of course, you can also choose, like you can put it just like set it. Of course, anyone buying it, this amount that you put here in royalties will be reserved for you so that you'll be able to count them and then turn them to money. I'm gonna create this item. When I create, look what happens. Just 1 minute. And that's the purpose of keeping myself without a background. So look, when I create it, I just received a notification here on my phone from a Rainbow. It says a new request from Rarible NFT Marketplace. So it needs to take the approval from the phone. So that's mainly it regarding selling a certain product or selling a certain art. If you ask me, why do I recommend this website? Because as I said, it's cheaper, it's useful overall, like a faster process. I just talk about the NFT art marketplace. So the introduction of crypto arts or digital arts like NFTs on the NFTs marketplace. What is NFT marketplace? The place we saw, the website we saw is considered as an NFT marketplace where you can sell your product or sell your art on it. Has paved a way for several artists and investors to utilize the opportunity for making huge profits in a short span of time. So NFT art marketplace is being considered as a $1 million revenue generating business idea that is powered with blockchain smart contracts for the exchange of digital arts into NFTs. So as we said, $1 million revenue generating business data. What are the advantages of NFT and marketplace? Of course, the first advantage that you are able to make use of all the information that you have. So when it comes to ultra transparency, There's also like huge transparency when it comes to selling and using the marketplace for this kind of art. It's also accessible by anyone, which should make it a great marketing strategy, having millions of people who are visiting your work, who are seeing it, who are trying to see if they sell this or not, sorry, buy this or not buy it. So it's a big deal. Peer-to-peer network with a greater efficiency, and that's true. The marketplace will be able to support you, and it's very efficient in selling your work. Integration of secured protocols, and here we talk about security options and how much this platform is highly secure compared to other kind of platforms. Thank you so much.